All right. Luna, what's up? How are you? How's the job? How's the boyfriend? How's everything? What? Are you enjoying work? Oh, I forgot to grab the balls. Oops. Hold on. That was silly of me. We're gonna try to do the same thing we did yesterday. And hopefully this time, Raven, what's good? Good. Glad to hear it. Four a.m. What? Wait, what is your job again? Why are you there so early? I don't. Alright, let's hope I don't screw this up. It's a pretty good chance I'll screw it up like I did last time, but that's okay. Cover up my computer. The music a little bit closer to the computer. There we go. Oh my god, what a long day. That's crazy, Luna. Amani! How have you been since like 20 minutes ago? This clay is soft. What? Tired? Why's that? You still have 2 hours, Luna? That's so long. Good. Good. I'm glad that you have a little bit of downtime. Okay, so we're gonna try this again and hope for the best. I may have already screwed up on the form. I kind of want a more squat one this time. No, Raven, I felt like glasses today. You know. Well, hopefully the coffee wakes you up, Amani. Yeah, what are you gonna do on your day off, Luna? Do we like this form for a teapot? Or should I just redo this? It's a little bit... I kind of want to make... I don't know, it's like not... It's too... Is it too wide? It's gonna... This part will come in. I'm a little... Oh, I thought you didn't like my glasses, Luna. Nice, that'll be good. Now the question is, okay, so this is going to be a pitcher teapot handleless. Is this going to be too big to grab, even with a 15% shrinkage rate? It might be, but we're going to try it anyway. Right? Okay, we're going to just give it a whirl then, Raven. Mostly because I already have all the clay wedged out already for these specific sizes. What's in 3 days? case, you should. Is there some place close by that you can go? Also, again, I'm just always reminding, if you were wondering why I'm talking to people that you don't see comments on, it's because I'm streaming on TikTok and on YouTube at the same time. Sydney, how are ya? We're doing another double-walled one today. But this one is a little squat, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, you're like 2 hours from me then. That's awesome. I'm up in, I'm just north of you. I was at the Yale Botanical Gardens not so long ago, looking at plants. I guess it was actually pretty long ago now that I think about it. Back before you guys threw away all the cool plants. Oh, nice. What are you studying? Are you studying there? What's the deal? My questions are bad because I haven't had enough tea yet. No, Amani, I'm so sorry. I hope the coffee helps. What kind of sickness, Sydney? Of course, Amani. Oh, I did something I shouldn't have done. I did not mean to torch the top there. Well, hope for the best it'll actually work out. I'll just re-wet the top and pretend I didn't actually just hit this part with a torch. It's reminding myself that torching makes things hot is for some reason really difficult for me. Oh yeah? I love that idea. I hope you do. Gotcha. Okay, of course, the tea will help. Today, Amani, this, and I have a tennis match to take the kids. It's a home game. The one yesterday I got there after I rushed with you guys. I got there, at 2:30 or whatever, and 5 minutes before we were supposed to leave, they canceled the match. And that's totally fine. I don't mind. I didn't really want to drive the 40 minutes, but the kids were pretty disappointed. So today it's a home game. We're gonna try to get the match going, but we'll see if they just don't want to drive because it's their turn to drive. It's a different school. Right, we're 2.5 inches. A little small but that's okay. Yes, that is what tea does. It cures all ailments. How about you, Amani? You up to anything fun today? Same here. I'm sure it will. It's so interesting. The kids get so nervous about the match. And then they always tell me how much they are scared and hate it while they're doing it. And then if it gets canceled, they're miserable. It's just interesting to watch this range of emotion. We have our ice cream trip planned in next week, so we'll do that. What's up, Sandor? Amani, both those things sound lovely. If you were to, I have my cleaning story. So I have a little, it's called like a Cordy. It's like a Roomba. because I don't do noises, loud noises very well, so I don't have a vacuum cleaner. And it has a mop feature, and I haven't used it for a little bit of time. And I went to mop today, and I forgot to put on. It has this little like pad that you're supposed to put on it to make it actually mop properly, and I forgot to apply the pad. I like put everything together, and I walked away to go do other chores, and I came back just like puddles of water on my floor, which is fine. That's totally fine. It was my fault. Okay, we're spot on. It's a little high. We're gonna cut this down just a hair. Well, actually, no. We can cut it down later. That's okay. We'll cut it down later. This is gonna be too tall, but that's okay. Actually, I'm gonna widen out the bottom just a little bit. Because essentially we're making this teapot, but with an infusion basket that's going to sit into the inside of this part of it. And so if this part of it's not that big, then it's going to be kind of a weird thing. Let me just take one more measurement. I just want to take another measurement inside. Just get as much milliliter capacity as I can. Can I come out much more? I can't really come out much more, honestly. I could on the very bottom if I wanted to, but this part needs to be curved off, so I don't want to mess with that. But I'm going to remember this time. We're going to throw in a gallery. But I need to torch this before we can do that. 5 a.m.? Why so early? Why is everybody working so early right now? Seriously? That's awesome, Sydney. Oh my god. I'm psyched. Send pictures, please. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Thank you. Wait. This isn't the part that needs the gallery. That's the next part. Okay, I was thinking about this prematurely. Hold on. The next piece gets a gallery put in. This piece just gets to be torched, but not torched so much that it doesn't work. Yeah, I can't ever type Amani, so you're in good company. So the deal here is that we need this dry but wet enough that can be thrown still, but trimmable. And this is where I screwed up last time, as I went through the bottom of this. Yeah, I think, Sydney, for the remaining pots that I'm going to be making for this firing for teapots, I'm going to be trying out the little tea basket for everything. I really like it conceptually, and so I think we're just going to be moving in that direction for a while. Okay, so now we need to trim this, otherwise I can't do the next part. I'm going to use some ratty old clay. Slap that down there. Oh wait, this one's already a chuck. It's already even on it. Oh, I take it back. This is the clay we're going to use. Cool. Look at that thing. That sounds like a lovely thing to do, Amani. I love everything about that. Right? I do too. I think we should do full into this new design teapot thing for a little bit. Go real hard. If it doesn't sell, then we'll never do it again. Just like everything else I make. If it's not actually selling, I just stop. Full stop. And I then revisit it like 2 years later. That seems to be a very... and then people like it 2 years later. So maybe it just takes some time to settle in. Sounds good, Amani. Enjoy the day. Okay. That doesn't really want to center, but centered pots are overrated anyway. You know what's not overrated? Oh, there it is. Just going to say what's not overrated is finding a loop tool that's actually going to be good. Oh my god, Raven! Hi! Blanket the cough. Ah, what a day. We are making a double-walled teapot / fairness pitcher. Also, it's going to get confusing because there's now multiple ravens around. So, yeah. Yes, a little I can't talk, whatever. I need more tea. No, Sydney, I've actually very rarely had any filters clog on me. The only time they've clogged is when it's been intentional. It wasn't filters, it was like the holes I was doing and I was purposely not blowing them out. But I find that if you just add a little bit of moisture before you glaze, or you do the kind of like the push-in method, so it makes the clay a little bit thinner, or you blow out the spout immediately as soon as you glazed it, you're in pretty good shape. I also don't orient my teapot spouts towards the fire in my kiln, so that helps. Ugh, look how gummy this clay is. Like I could literally just like, this is how soft the clay we're working is. You can just make it into something. We could throw this clay again already. Yeah, of course. Right, Raven? So smooth. Okay, so this part doesn't have to be super, super, super thin. We can kind of have a thicker base, because this is what's going to be holding the water, which means that... Yes, please! Are you just sent them? Awesome, thank you, thank you. I'm psyched to see them. This part can be a little bit thicker because this is the part that's actually retaining the heat. So we're just going to call that. Okay, so now, Melissa, what's up? We're going to attach these two pieces. I'm going to get rid of the moisture on the inside there. Let's see if I actually, thank you, I appreciate that. See if I actually did this, no, you're all good, Sharp. I just wanted to make sure I told you this time. I appreciate that, Melissa. Do you, Sydney? I'm still so about it, to be honest. I'm sure you are. You had a long day. I want to hear about it. I want to hear about how the first day went. I want to hear about this cute boy that's there. I want to hear about the whole thing, Sharp. Okay, we're gonna just add this. Yes, Sydney, so I would really like to poke holes on this one, which is why I'm trying not to screw this up. So we'll see though. It's a pretty good chance that I'm gonna mess it up. I know. Okay, well, two's better than, it's 2 against 1 then. I'm the holdout, so I'm clearly in the wrong. Interesting. Okay, hold on. This touches the bottom here. I'm gonna have a horrible time. So. You mean on the top, it's off center? Is that what you're talking about, Melissa? It doesn't really matter because I'm gonna mess it up anyway. That's cool. That's super cool, Sharp. Do you play music yourself? Ooh. Okay. News good though. Or maybe. What? I didn't know that. I'd like to hear. Okay, so whatever. This is gonna be, it's just gonna be a little tricky. Remind me, when we are trimming this thing, that this part is touching the bottom. So, someone please remind me. Oh, really? No way. That doesn't make any sense to me. You can combine it with other things to make it less uh, shy intensifying. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm glad I can help, Melissa. Oh man, I stream them a lot, Melissa. You might regret saying that. I'm here like multiple times a day, and then I disappear for weeks at a time, and then I'm come back and I'm here for multiple times a day. Cool. Looking forward to that. It's Sydney. It's like called Yabo, Yabao. That's my favorite white tea from him. So Raven, if it touches the bottom when I'm trimming it out, the bottom out of the exterior piece, it just gets attached and it makes my life a living hell. That's what happens. Thank you, Raven. Appreciate that. Oh, good. Oh, good, Melissa. This will be perfect then. I'll be here every day pretty much for a little bit. You 100%. He has some in stock, so Sydney, I would 100% recommend it. It's really lovely. You hurt your knee after work? And how'd you do that? We're not going to undulate the top of this one, I don't think. Cool. Oh man, got my hopes up. This one's going to have a flower pattern everywhere. Oh no, I'm sorry. That sounds really rough. Gotcha. We're definitely doing the flower pattern. Wait, do we want flower pattern or do we want everywhere pattern? I guess let's cut out the hole for where the spout's gonna go and then we'll figure it out from there. Oh man. Oh man. I'm glad the brace is helping. What color are you trying to go for? It's gonna be a fashion statement, Sharp. I bet it's gonna look so good. You're gonna rock it. You guys are voting flower pattern? Okay. Cool. I mean, I like my flower pattern more. So. Purples, good luck for high temperature. I've been using underglazes for my purples. Alright, so there's the hole at the moment. We're gonna push that into the interior wall, connect them, poke a hole through the interior wall that'll go into the exterior wall, and then we'll put a spout on and a filter basket and all that fun stuff. Well, Sydney, Sharp was originally from TikTok. That's why she's, you know. Totally fair, totally fair. Sharp, Sydney is getting mad at you that you're not over on YouTube. Yeah, underglazes are great. I think I recommend. Oh wait, I need to torch the top here. I recommend getting speedball underglazes. They seem to be pretty true to color. Exactly. Okay. Sounds like you might have guilted her over there. No, I think she's coming over here, Sydney. Of course. And as far as greens go, if are you trying to make your own glaze or are you just trying to buy a glaze? Because if you're trying to make your own glaze, you should go to glazy.org, and much smarter people than I have designed a bunch of cool. Yeah, today I like the one on the up high one a little bit better as well. It's too late, Sydney. I like teal, Melissa. Okay, so that's the next step. I'm just gonna kind of form it in there, and I'm gonna push it in. Oh yeah, what's your ingredient that you're missing? Teal is a great color. I guess that did the chartreuse underglaze that we had from this last firing, did that kind of work as teal? I can't really remember. Also, you guys, if you're wondering why I keep looking over there, it's because I have my computer, so I don't have to like put my face really close to the phone. Okay, so now I'm gonna just shove a coil in here. Just like that. And that's hopefully gonna seal this thing. And then we're gonna just put a big hole through it. So the nice thing about doing these like ones with a T, I'm sorry that your knee hurts, Sharp. That's really annoying. What's nice about these pieces is that it'll allow for more water flow for these double wall pieces. No, that sounds awful, honestly. Okay. Gotcha. Do you do you ever just buy talcum powder if you run out? That's my go-to. I just go downtown and I buy talcum powder. It smells disgusting, but you can use that. It's the same thing. It's a lot of time it's cheaper too. Bye, Melissa. Sounds good. I will probably be taking a break before you get back, but then I'll be back before my tennis match today. We're going to be making some cups later in the day. Oh man, a vase is a thought. We could definitely make one of those at some point. We do have to make some big ones that fit in the back of the kiln. We can either make giant whistles or we can make vases. It's up to you guys. You can let me know what you prefer. Okay, so we're all sealed in. Are you gonna get like a little cane? I used to walk with a cane all the time. Luna, what's up? Okay. Okay. Okay, now what we're gonna do is put a singular hole in here somewhere. We committed to the flower pattern, right? Okay. There's one hole in there. Okay, cool. This guy's done. And now we can take measurements and do the next part. Okay, but maybe we do a big whistle then, Sydney, at some point. I have no idea what the logo for my profile is. Oh, that teapot? Yes, that's one of my double-walled teapots, Melissa. I know. Oh, I'm happy that you're here regardless, Sharp. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is take a measurement of the top like this. The problem with this shape is that it's misleading how much milliliter capacity this is. But that's okay. It is what it is. Thanks, Melissa. Alright, where are we at? We're at very small. 1 3/4. Ah, that's not very big. Alright. I definitely have too much clay then for this, but that's okay. Well, maybe I'll just take some clay off. No, it's good that you're committing to it. That's all right. I'll just pretend you're here. It'll all work out. All right, so this is going to be our infusion baskets. Of course. All right, so that needs to taper. You know, that might be true, Sharp. Don't let Luna know that, though. Okay, we're actually going to take a new measurement of the top. We're just going to assume that this thing is tapering. Okay, this part is the one that needs the gallery attached, so please don't let me cut this off before I do that. Okay, now what are we looking at height-wise? Oh my god, wait, how tall did I say it had to be? Because this is... Yes, that's true. That's very true. You're the one that I call that. I gotta slowly work my way up to it, though. It's too intimidating, dude, here. I was totally off. We're at 2 1/4. I need more. Yeah, it's a slow burn. Yeah, very true, Melissa. Okay, so that's 3 inches. We need to cut it down to 2 and a. Oh, but is this gonna flare? No, it's not gonna flare out. I may have just done too much. Sounds good. Good luck. I hope that goes well. I like the measure once, cut twice method, honestly, Raven. That's my preferred methodology. So we're gonna flare the top just a little bit. I might see a little bit weirdly on the top, but I think it'll be easier to take out. Okay, what are we at height-wise now? Yes, good, we're good. That's the size we need. Now, okay, I got a torch, I gotta put a gallery in, which is where the lid's gonna sit. Okay, sounds good. Let me know what you figure out for breakfast. Okay. So, I need a torch everywhere except for that one little area. Top looks even? Good. Ooh, waffles. That sounds great. Been a million years since I had a waffle. I don't eat wheat anymore, so it's been a while. What's up, Melissa? If the top gets a little bit wonked out, it's okay. I wouldn't say it goes in by accident. That's a purely, it's a decision that I do on my own, and that's for my other channel, Gretchen, if you'd like to subscribe. It depends what I put on it first, you know? I don't know how to make polls here, Sharp. Here, hold on. Hold on, hold yourself. There you go. You can do the poll now. They're all the same. I just sit there and put things on clay and eat it. It's pretty great. What's up, Daisy? How's your day been? Oh, someone's asking if I eat clay over there, Sharp. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised you haven't been already, to be honest. I guess I kind of stopped streaming over on TikTok for a while. You are over on YouTube, I think, aren't you? Yeah. Trenton. Can't complain, man. Just putting a coil on a piece of little clay, doing my thing. What's up, Lucas? Thanks, Gretchen. See, there we go. We have therapeutic tendencies with our eating of porcelain. I was doing it purely for that. Okay, I'm just gonna have to make a weird second channel where I just shove clay into my face every day. I'll be like that woman who did the bread stuff, but with clay. I'm just gonna smush clay and eat clay in weird ways. It seems like a great business model, honestly. This is my full-time job, Trenton. I don't get much money from the streaming, but I just sell the pots and I like to talk to you guys while I'm making stuff. Is there money in making pottery? No, don't do it. Gretchen, it can be whatever you want it to be. You name it. If you feel like it's a golf ball holder, it's a golf ball holder. It's going to be an expensive golf ball holder. God, I can't talk. Is it just me, or is that a hard thing to say 3 times in a row? It's probably just me, honestly. Ah! That's not what I wanted to do. Exactly, it's for a singular golf ball. Oh, really? I don't, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. You should be able to do it now. What do you mean, Trenton? Like, how much clay am I using right now? See? Norden, you get what's up. I'm gonna start a wellness clinic of just how to be a chill dude making pottery soon. It's gonna cost a lot of money, Norden, but it's worth it. It's definitely not a scam. Definitely sign up. $1,000 a day. Easy. Alright, Gretchen. Well, these are all for sale, but it's not a golf ball holder, so you're gonna have to buy all the other parts to go with it. Thanks, Melissa. Well, my website's on in my bio. It shows what I have available at the moment. Oh, that could be it, Mindful. That could definitely be what's going on. I don't do things that, I don't make things that I don't use, and I don't smoke, so I don't make them now. That's awesome, Abby. Do you post them anywhere? Yeah, Melissa, one day. Oh my god, wait, Raven, I missed your comment. Yes, 100%. You could just shove a golf ball in there and just have it, call it a lid. Okay, I probably just over-torched that, but that's okay. Alright. Right on. How long have you been doing that for? Okay, wait. I need to take another measurement. So the next thing we have to do is the lid for this. Lid spout. Like with my hand, Melissa, if I ever burnt myself, one time, I think, but it's been pretty rare. Norton, it's been a minute. My family is all full of artists, and I went to art school and taught myself how to do all this stuff in the end of my art schooling, but it's been many years, and I've been doing this full time since 2018 and taught myself in 2014-ish, so it's been a minute. That's awesome, Abby. Yes, Raven, for sure. I don't think I burned myself when we did the blindfolded lives, did we? Oh, yeah, I have. Less than a handful of times, though. Cool. You let me know what you find out, Sharp. You guys haven't guessed, we're making the lid next. No? Okay, Raven. Let me know how it goes. I'm curious to hear why you're doing that when you get back. There we go. Third time's the charm. Gotcha, that's cool. Do you like working on a ranch? Linda, I'm glad you think so. We're gonna be making much less exciting pottery in like an hour. We're gonna take a break and make some cups later, but not right now. We still have plenty to do on this thing. I'm sure you will. Good. That's cool, Abby. She's a lab whippet and has some blackmouth cur and feist in her, Mindful. She is great, exactly as Sharp described, the cutest. Outside of making pottery and ornament, I fish a lot. I have a lot of fires. I drink a lot of tea. I don't know. Teach tennis. Do outdoorsy things. Snowboard a lot. Sit outside by rivers all the time. Kayak a bunch. I don't know. My life is like that of like a retired like 70-year-old. It's great. Minus the snowboarding, I guess. I don't know if the 70-year-olds are still snowboarding, but nice. That's cute. Oh, chihuahuas. All right. How old's your chihuahua? What's their name? Wait, we've talked about this because that name is so cool. Cute, cute. All right. Again, I don't know if you guys know what we're doing, but we're doing spouts. Melissa, that's how I dry my hands instead of using a cloth. Because if you use a cloth, then you are going to be having to clean that cloth, and if you clean that cloth in your washing machine, it'll destroy your septic tank. And so I use newspaper to clean my hands. I also use it to pack up pots, and I do a bunch of stuff. You are all good, Raven. I appreciate you being there. What are you doing right now? Are you lounging about? Yeah, it's a nice way to do it. Most people just carry a cloth or something, and that's fine. But they are gonna destroy their septic tank if they don't wash things before they wash them. You know, you have to essentially wash everything outside prior to, or in a bucket or whatever, before you would have put in your dishwasher. I don't even have a dishwasher. Gotcha. Relaxing sounds lovely. Linda, I am making a spout for a double-walled teapot. Are you looking for more specifics on what I'm physically doing while I'm making such a spout? I do. Time from time I play some games. No, I did not mean to make it sound like I was mad at Linda. I was just doing it with character, you know? Okay, what else do we have to do? I think the only thing, oh, we have to trim our lid. So we need to make a chuck with sass. I like sass. It is for a teapot. It depends. It depends on what I'm feeling. For a little while I was playing a game called Noun Town. It was a Japanese learning game on VR. But I got really tired of putting the headset on, so I kind of stopped. What's up, Jim? You know, Sharp, you probably know me, I do like a good bit of sass. Exactly, right? I like sass, and I definitely like telling the truth all the time whenever I'm talking. I would never say anything that would be misleading to anybody ever. Only ever 100% truthful in everything I say. You know, it's pretty great. It's just a lo-fi station. I have no idea why it sounds like Minecraft. I've never played, so I don't know. Oh, newspapers are the best, Raven. 100%. Gotta use newspapers for your hands. You can get them. So here's the deal. I used to be able to get newspapers really easily from pretty much anywhere, and COVID really ruined it because everybody started online businesses, and so I used to go to like the market once a week and take all their newspapers that they were just going to throw away. And now, because everybody started online businesses, no one has newspaper anymore. It's frustrating. So I do occasionally, Melissa, yeah, but it's a little too toxic for me. People are quite homophobic in that game, and I prefer to not have to experience that if I'm trying to relax. Oh, not around me, I don't think. I haven't noticed it. Just like free newspapers? I'll have to check that out. I noticed that I knew that was in Oregon, but I didn't know. I haven't really seen that out here. Huh. I'll see if anybody has. Oh, speaking of free newspapers, unrelated kind of, but kind of related. So one of the schools I work at, they do this like journey workshop project things, and the kids like have this whole project that they're trying to do, and they have like a report and blah blah. Anyway, the point is, this one kid, she did her journey workshop as a tiny library, and so now in front of the school there's a tiny library. It's really cute. I'm so psyched. I want to get one in front of my studio. Always, Joel. I'm always one place or the other, or both. I'm always on YouTube, and then I'm always somewhere else. I'm trying to do two places everywhere I go, all the time. Because why not? I have two phones now, so I may as well do as much streaming as I can. Well, I'll be around, Melissa. Don't you worry. We're getting into the kind of less exciting part to watch me make anyway. And if the throwing is the interesting part, then you'll like the video later. Well, it's just because the phone that you guys are off on looking at on TikTok, that phone was about to be obsolete. It was the 2020 SE, and so it was. They were gonna probably stop supporting this year, and the front-facing camera or the back-facing camera, the back one, not the selfie camera, the other one, didn't work. And I take a lot of videos for my for my business, and I haven't really for like a year been able to take videos or photos. It's been pretty frustrating. Oh yeah, that too, that too, Joel. Double everything, eh? Nice. What other kind of stuff do you watch, Melissa? Yeah, it looks like you have a fan already. Yeah, you like this part? Okay, cool. I'm glad. Everybody seems to like different parts. Bye, Melissa. Actually, this flange I think needs to be pretty small this time because of how small the infusion basket is. I like this new teapot design, and like I was saying earlier, I think this is going to be just our staple for a while. All my teapots will be infusion basket teapots with the lid being on the basket itself. So it can be either a fairness pitcher or a teapot. I don't really like Western teapots with that are big, that have an infusion basket but the lid goes on top. I don't understand. But I also just don't understand those teapots in general. I don't know what the use is except for herbal infusions. And I'm just not personally drinking that many herbal infusions to justify it. Okay. Let's see how close we got. We might need to put it back on if the fit's not quite there, but I think we're going to be close-ish. I don't know if we're going to be spot on. What? Who would have thought? Not me. It's a 12-inch wheel head. It's just a standard wheel head. So the thing I don't like about it's a little hefty though. Well, it can be a little hefty. It means it'll stay on. We're gonna leave it hefty. All right, now first try. Now we're gonna do the double walled piece itself. The lid. Oh, that fit right in there. All right, so remind me that the bottom inside piece is going to be touching the outside piece. Before I forget, please. And thank you. Nice little butt taps, make sure it's locked in there. This? No, it's a 12-incher. Ooh, it'll be easier for me to look. Yeah, 12 inches on the dot. Thanks. Thank you, Mindful. So good to me. Oh, God, this is going to be hard. Try our best, though. Kind of going for a little bit more of an angular look here, you know? Okay, here we go. We got this. I think. All right. Please. I torched it, right? I really just hope there's a slight gap. There's not going to be, though. Yeah, not even close to a slight gap. I was really hoping there'd be just a little bit of gappage. Okay. So what we're gonna do instead is I'm gonna just shove a hole in at a weird angle I just need some kind of drainage to come down, and I'm gonna hope, aggressively hope that when I shove that hole through there, it, I knew this was gonna happen. I even told you guys it was touching. And I should have, like, done something about it, but I was feeling lazy. Awesome. Awesome. Good to hear. Okay, we'll make this work though. How old do these pigs get? What's the is there an age or is it a size? What's the situation here? Okay. Just clean this up. Look like I haven't touched it. So here's the big thing. When we put in our flower pattern to this piece, I have to just be very careful about removing each hole because I won't be able to get the hole if it drops back in. If that makes sense. Like the one that we already poked in dropped back in, so I'm not gonna be able to get that one out. So that's just gonna be lost into the ether. Okay, so you can kind of see what I mean. Totally sealed in. We're gonna shove a hole in there in a little bit. So that's okay. You know what? Something I didn't even test, and I'm gonna regret doing this. We haven't even looked if the infusion basket sits in there properly, and if our track record is like yesterday, we're gonna have a really hard time. Gotcha. Right on. Cloven, we're making a teapot. But a teapot with a fairness pitcher that's kind of a part of it, and it's double walled. Oh, I didn't trim this! Though the size looks pretty good. I just took off this piece of clay without remembering that we haven't trimmed the other piece yet. You guys are so distracting over here. Elaborate on that, Cloven. I know, and you came back and I got too distracted because I was curious at what you were doing. Totally threw me off. I appreciate the conversation so much. It makes life in here so much better. I appreciate anybody saying anything ever. It's really nice. I don't want to. Cloven, describe it. Google's too difficult for my feeble brain to be able to do. Oh. That seems very difficult to make. What kind of altered state are we talking about? You sure that's not just a, today's my first day, Grace. I decided to try this out for the first time. Thank you, Mindful. I'm glad you're into it. Always appreciate you guys hanging out. You ever tried pottery before, Grace? It's way easier than anybody expects. I feel like everybody's like, it's really hard, blah, blah, blah. You should just go into it. This is literally, I've never done pottery before, first day. Easy. Double walled teapot first day with an infusion basket, easy. Yeah, Raven, I'm also on YouTube. I'm trying to do 2 streams always, so I will always be on YouTube, and then the phone that you guys are on is always going to be going between TikTok and Instagram. Though I've been choosing you guys more than anything else. sorry, other Raven. Yes. Yeah, it's confusing now that there's two Ravens about. You should. Is there? Where do you? What? Are you in the States? What state do you live in? Is there probably something nearby that you could take a lesson at? Ah, yes. I'll call it Raven. I might call you Ka instead of Raven, and I'll call Raven Raven. Okay. Okay, now we don't need any more. What am I doing? All right. Let's see how far off I am. If this whole thing needs a rebuild, because I'm not doing it today. If I messed up, I'm just telling you guys right now. Oh, good. We're good. We're solid. Look at that fit. Oh my god. There's only a gap because I need to clean up the gunk. Awesome. Enjoy yourself. Like a glove. Look at that confidence there. I can make whatever you want me to make. For the right price, man. Okay. That's cool. There's definitely something in Michigan. My tea dealer's in Michigan, so you should buy from him if you're looking for tea. Thanks, Tim. How you doing? Okay, Grace, hold up. He's in Traverse City, Michigan. Whispering Pine Tea. 100% buy from him. Support that guy so he doesn't ever go out of business, so I always have a supply of delicious tasting tea all the time. You are too, Ka? Okay, both of you guys, buy tea from him. Please, support him. If he goes out of business, I'm gonna lose he's built a crippling addiction for me, and I can't have him ever go out of business. Whispering Pines, Ka. Whispering Pine Tea. Cool. Yeah, he has awesome tea. It's really great. It's what I'm drinking right now. I'm drinking a 2016 Puer at the moment from him. He doesn't have that available anymore, but he does have some Puers available. Not that I recommend anybody drinking a Puer if they've never had one before. My favorite herbal is what is it called? I can't remember the name of it. If you message me on Instagram, I can send it to you. Jujube. That's what it is. James, this is going to be a pizza at the end of the day. Pretty exciting stuff. I'm thinking like pepperoni. It might be maybe a little bit of cheese, but like mainly just like bread and pepperoni. That's the vibe I'm getting from this piece. I don't want this. I don't want to tell this piece what it's gonna be. It tells me at the end of the day, you know. You like this shape, Sydney? All right. I'm still not sold on it, to be honest. We'll see. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, this was gonna be like 75% Raven. I don't know. It definitely feels pizza-esque to me. I gotta say something else. I keep saying the pizza thing. Is there something else that'd be funnier for me to say? Any suggestions when someone asks me what something's gonna be? Like a sculpted avocado? Or, I don't know. I guess it doesn't have to be food. Why do I keep going food-based? Ah, quesadilla. Ah. Yeah, but do we need something that's not food-related? You know what I mean? Like, would it be more advantageous to say something like, it's gonna be a boat? Um, yeah, I'm always, I'm a, Sydney, I don't eat, so even if I'm not hungry, I'm always subconsciously a little, a peach? Wait, what's the difference, what's that? What kind of peach is that? It sounds very, exciting. Is it an actual peach, or is it an object that is peach-esque, like? Okay, just hit this guy with a torch. Ooh. Are they tasty, or are they just funky looking? Aww. I wish that, in a weird way, I wish on TikTok, like it does on YouTube, if someone says something messed up or filtered, it at least tells me what it is. Because sometimes it's not, a lot of the time, it's not actually screwed up. It's just, like, one word that is flagged for some reason. Gotcha. I'll have to Google it. You know what I want to buy a plant of is really badly is a finger lime. I've been looking for them for years, and then I forgot for many years, and now I want them again. Right? They're awesome. There's a really cool plant shop near me called Logi's, and they have these really beautiful, just awesome plants. And I called the other day and asked if they had one. They don't have finger limes, so I'm waiting. I guess I could just buy them from someone else. I just like the idea of buying them somewhat locally. I mean, they're from Australia. It's not local. They're importing them, but it's still. I want an excuse to go there. It's 2 hours, so I don't really want to go for no reason. Hi, how are you? What's new? What's happening? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna probably just buy from someone else online, honestly. Just because the ones that they have, I just want to support them, but the ones they have are really small for the price. I mean, like, I'm looking at a twig for like 75 bucks. Yeah, Loges is pretty well known on the East Coast. I don't know what the deal is elsewhere. We got some really cool stuff, plant-wise, out here. Oh my god, so early there. I always forget. You know what? I was gonna have this stand out. Nah, I'm still gonna have it stand out. I was gonna smear it in and make a nice blended teapot. Wait, excuse me, quesadilla, we're not making a teapot. No one said that. I'll deny it vehemently if anybody says this is a teapot. No, we are going to blend it. I screwed up when I cut it, and I cut it too short, so we're going to just hide my... Grace, no it's not. You don't know what you're talking about. It's a nose, exactly. It has, this is the nose to my quesadilla. We're just going to patch my mistake with a coil. And then you guys are the only ones that know I screwed up. Or I mean, I intentionally did this because I wanted it from the get-go. Luckily, there's no video evidence of me saying anything. So, yep. Okay. I think this needs another coil down here. Exactly. Thank you, Mindful. I appreciate you. Shove this in here a little bit. Like that. That looks really good, right? Just leave it like that. Are we good? We just leave that coil like that? I'm glad you like it. We'll probably do a little bit of carbon action at this later. To make it not look as bad. To be honest, I am actually. We talked about food too much, and for the first time in the morning, I'm actually getting hungry. Oh my god. Grace, how could you? I thought we were friends. I didn't think you would do such a thing. Okay. Yeah, I'll deal with that a little bit more later, but that's what it feels like right now. Oh, did it actually look like a smile? Well, we don't smile around here. Not allowed. No smiles allowed in this studio. Only frowns. Okay, now I get to poke out holes. And this is the part that I might screw up on. Oh, I need tea. Why do you guys not let me have any tea? Thank you, Sydney. Okay, we decide flower pattern, right? Oh, we didn't make a double-walled lid. Ah, whatever. I just don't care enough at the moment. I'm too hungry. Yeah, freaky lumpy smile. That sounds lovely. Cool. I don't own food that's that great, so I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat a can of beans, and then an entire frozen bag of spinach. Sharp, how was your shower? Because that's just mainly my diet these days is just beans and sure am. Nice. Have been for, how old am I? 33. I stopped, I think I went vegan when I was 18, so it's been a minute. I steam all of my veggies. No one would want to eat my meals. It's like you feel like these are like how to torture someone meals. Bland steamed veggie and beans. But it does it for me. You know. Okay. I'm not gonna get this one out, I don't think. Oh, we got it out. Hell yeah. So we're gonna put a flower pattern on the inside as well. My name? My name's Will. Oh my god. Aki, I appreciate you. I was waiting for you to say something. I was nervous that you were in here not talking, and I'm so happy you did. For some reason, and I kind of get it, everybody calls me Belle if they don't know my name. And I kind of understand why they do it, considering my business is called Bell Hill Pottery, but like, you know, it's not my name. Though Bell is kind of a cool name. My folks, when I was a little kid, they were gonna name me Trueworthy. Named after my like great uncle or something, whose name was Trueworthy. And just call me True. And I am so happy they didn't. I would have had no friends. That name would have been like, oh god, it would have been a rough childhood. It would have been great to be called like True later on in life, maybe. Yes, Mr. Bell, exactly. But I don't know. I think that would have made my childhood pretty rough. Oh, hi, Gabby. Well, welcome over here. I appreciate you asking. Yeah, I feel like, you know, the weird one for me is when people call me Bill. And I'm like, I understand for some reason Bill is like they use it interchangeably for some people with Will, but I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me. And they'll just like do it without asking. It's genuinely confusing. Yes. I mean, exactly, Raven. I don't necessarily correct people on like YouTube and stuff like that. It's like if you say it in person, though, it's kind of weird. I mean, you can call me whatever you want. I just probably won't respond, you know. Fonzie, and he didn't. Oh my god, who stopped him? Did your mom stop him from doing it? Oh man, alright Raven. Well, thanks for hanging out. You pretty much saw this whole build, so I appreciate it. Good luck with it. I need to get back up to New Hampshire soon. It's been a minute. Nope, no handle on this one. No need for it because it's a double-walled piece. Yeah, that makes sense. Fonzie would have been a fantastic name. Your mom messed up. Ugh. No, I'm sorry, Shark. They're not going in nicely? Yeah, contacts can be finicky from time to time. I'm glad you got them in. Do you like them outside of the annoyance of putting them in? Yeah? Well, I want to come up to Maine. I want to do a camping trip up there. I'm thinking about going up in maybe July for my camping trip up there. Yeah, Maine is gorgeous. Yes, good. Okay. This needs more work. We're just gonna cut out the holes in the next thing, and I'm gonna have this rotate so you can just look at this thing rotating while I do the next part. Okay, this will also get a flower pattern, but we're gonna use the, so this is the side we put the holes in this one. We're gonna use this for the filter holes. Oh, you know what we want to make a little bit more of is we want to do the pendants soon. I think we need a couple more of those in our life. I've made like 10 more, but I would like to make 20 of them because I assume a bunch of them are going to get lost in the firing, so. These flowers are kissing a little bit. That would be very cool. Like the seat underneath here, so you could just have them glowing from underneath, inside while you're doing everything. That'd be very cool. This one we couldn't do because there's no opening on the bottom. But I love that idea. I'd be game to try that. I mean, that's kind of what I was doing for my luminaries. So it'd be cool to have it for a teapot. People have been asking for that for years too, and I've just never done it because it's been kind of a daunting task to actually do it. But it would be cool to do. Some other dude did it. He started doing double walled pots, and he put a light underneath it. Okay. So I have to clean these things up. I don't feel like doing them on camera though. So, hi Amanda. Thank you. I appreciate that. So that's gonna sit in like so. Now we need to put a hole in the lid. It's gonna get a fat hole. And I'm gonna clean it later and all that. Mostly because I just need a break. I think I need to go eat an apple. Oh, I have an apple. I forgot that I brought an apple down here. Okay, I'm gonna eat an apple, drink some tea, use the loo, and then we'll come back to it and we're gonna make a bunch of cups next. So I think we're gonna make like 30 cups. Thanks, Sharp. Thank you, Ka. So it's gonna be great. I don't know if Ka doesn't feel right. Oh, we'll figure it out. Alright guys, I'll be back in like, I don't know, 20 minutes when I take a break, and we'll make the next stuff. So, all right, bye. Thanks for hanging out.